Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're playing Gyrocopter. We're going into the top lane. This was a random draft. Our team is really good. This is a fantastic team. There's nothing to complain about. Their team, I would argue, a bit worse. They don't really have a proper mid-hero, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I don't really mind that. So let's get the party started, shall we? But yeah, we're playing Gyrocopter. This is a very powerful hero. Very powerful. I mean, if I say very powerful, I really mean like incredibly, insanely strong. And, oh, hello! Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate this. This is fantastic. Thank you. So this already kind of goes to prove that point. Right? This hero actually just has insane potential in basically all regards. He has everything. This is a jack of all trades that is really good at everything he does, which is kind of interesting, right? He's not broken or anything like that. He's just very good. So, anyway. I guess I could go into that really quick. So, the reason why Gyrocopter is so good is because he, at all stages of the game, brings a lot to the table. Early on, he has a lot of, like, just burst potential with the rocket barrage, as you just saw, right? That deals quite a bit of damage. It's 210 at level 1. Which is really good. A 210, I can't speak, 210 damage at level 1 is really nice. He has, wait, who's top? Clockwork. Oh, that's alright. I think if you really need help bottom, you can have the Lich or something. Like, that's alright. But I mean, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, he has that, of course. He farms incredibly fast with the E, which is another big advantage, right? That is incredibly valuable because, you know, farming fast always goes a long way and that kind of thing. And then he, of course, also carries really well with the E. Ultimate, very good for both, like, getting some auto attacks in, because it slows people, and also just dealing a lot of magic damage. So he has a lot of AoE damage, right? A lot of spread damage, a lot of magic, and a lot of physical. Which is the problem, right? You can't just buy a BKB against a Gyrocopter, or you can't just stack up on armor and butterflies against Gyrocopter. It doesn't work. First of all, because your entire team would have to do it, and secondly, because even then you're only blocking half of what he does. So it's really hard to deal with him, right? It's really hard to actually stop him from just, you know, tearing your team apart. Now, he does have some weaknesses, of course, like, honestly, the missile, homing missile, it's just not a very good ability. It's just super unreliable. So, it kind of only has 3 spells, but, you know, that's not how you have to think about it. You have to think about him having really good stats gain. If that makes any sense. But, I guess his stats gain overall actually isn't that great either. It's not bad, though. So yeah, Gyrocopter, just a good hero. There's really nothing truly bad you can say about him, apart from Rocket Missile being kind of a bad ability, but you know what, that's something we can handle, right? For all the other good things that he brings to the table, we can accept that. And, yes. I'll shoot you. Maybe I shouldn't, actually.
Oh my god. At least they have to waste tangles, right?
Yeah, no, I will shoot you. Alright. There we go. But yeah. So what's the plan? I really like getting Helm of the Dominator stacking Ancients. Because, you know, he can kill Ancients really early. I like Ancient Yasha a lot and BKB. So that's generally how I tend to build Gyrocopters, Ancient Yasha, BKB. Never too sure about the boots. A lot of people really like the face boots. I generally am a big fan of power treads. Like, not specifically on this hero, but just in general. I really like power treads. So I'm never too sure about that, honestly. But I think this game we're gonna go for power treads, because I feel like against their team, the little bit of mobility I will gain from face boots barely makes a difference, right? It's not really gonna fix any issues, it's just gonna kind of like, I don't know, I don't see that helping, right? So instead I'll grab myself some power treads. Which are always nice. I always love power treads. Like, if I can buy power treads, I will buy power treads. They're just so good. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. So I guess that's basically that. I haven't really been doing much today. I did some work on Pin My Peon. Like, we have the We have some more voice lines now, which is really nice. Like, so we got that coming soon. And one of the big problems with the game mode that, you know, I kind of do agree with, a lot of people seem to not really get it, right? Which I can't really blame you, because it is a little bit more complicated than most other game modes out there, right? Most other game modes are like, here you go, have a button, press that button. That's, okay, I guess that's exaggerating a little, right? I don't want to go around bashing other mods. I enjoy a lot of them. Right, but let's think about something like Dota Imba. Dota Imba is just regular Dota. It's really similar to regular Dota. The numbers are a little different, right? And maybe you have a different effect here and there, but most of the time you're just playing Dota, which is fine. But that's something most people get, right? Like, that's pretty easy to understand. Well, yeah, we're playing Dota here. I mean, that makes sense, right? I am in Dota. We would be playing Dota. And Pin My Peon is not that much like regular Dota, which I think makes it more difficult to really understand what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to play it. So I have some plans for fixing that. I'm hoping to implement an in-game tutorial, which is gonna be a little tricky, but I hope that's gonna be possible. And also, I want to have like nice little like workshop page pictures. You have this like slideshow you can go through, and I want that to be like really pretty and explain how to play. And then I'll also go ahead and eventually I'll create like a trailer thing for Pin My Peon, right? And in that trailer, I will also properly like give you a brief overview of how the game works. Because again, I think it's just different from regular Dota, which is where really like most of the difficulty comes from. Might be enough. Come on. Oh, I'm sad now. That was so close. Just needed to hit him once more. Oh well. And I was so greedy. I really wanted that once I ran into the stupid thing again. Yeah, you fucked up. And that was the moment he realized you done fucked up. But that's alright with me. Okay. Extended BM. That's what we call that. Okay. Yeah, I know. I got really greedy there. That was a bit silly, but I really wanted that kill, man. Really wanted that kill. Alright, alright. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a problem. That should slow them down enough for me to get out. Yeah, let me just go back to the base. Hookshot, no, he doesn't have it. He is not faster than me. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm fine. Same movement speed. There's no way, it's impossible that he catches up. So, I'm fine. Fantastic. Of course, of course. Another big advantage, or a big thing like Gyrocopter has going for him is that all of his cooldowns are really low. Right? Like, he has a very high fighting presence as a result. Like, he can always be ready, he can always be around, which is super helpful. Again, he's just a really solid hero, right? Like, it may sound like I'm just saying, well, this hero doesn't really have any disadvantages, but that's because he doesn't really have any disadvantages. He's just really good, right? Like, if you think about Doom, what's the downside to Doom? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. So, you know. Oh, well. I'm gonna grab this and just continue farming. I've been reading a bit. Finished up the second Game of Thrones book. Gotta go into book 3 now. God, those books are so good. I fucking love them. I really do. In case you don't know how Game of Thrones is written, it's pretty different from... I don't know, actually. It's kind of... I guess it should be similar to the show, but to me it's pretty different. Because, like, each chapter is not like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, right? And then they have a name. The grand finale. No, it's not like that, right? Each chapter, like the kind of title of the chapter is the name of a character. So you go into like a chapter that's like Tyrion, and then that chapter is written from Tyrion's perspective, right? And that's how you kind of constantly keep switching between characters. Which is why I, for example, hate Sansa so much, because she's a fucking bitch. Fuck Sansa. But I love that though, right? Because every time you have that switch, you have a new character, but they also, of course, they behave according to their character, and it's really fascinating. It's super well done, and it's just a really fun read. I can totally recommend just read Game of Thrones. Like seriously, you should. It's amazing, and yeah, I don't know. It's also that because one thing I really like is that they show you events that happen from different perspectives, right? So let's say you are at court. I'm just gonna make something up. I don't want to spoil anything, right? But you're at court and you have two different characters there. You have like Littlefinger and Sansa, and then something happens there. I don't know what would happen. Like a plane crashes into King's Landing, and it's just everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Right? And then you would have Littlefinger, and Littlefinger would think about, okay, so what can we do with this plane? Right? And then it's just like, okay, what is this? Let's analyze this. Let's take it a bit slower, right? Let's figure out what the fuck is going on. But if you then there's a cut, and then the same scenario continues, right? And you still see what's overall happening, but from Sansa's perspective. And with Sansa, it's just like, what is this? Is this a flying horse? And it's just like, shut up! Can you not be retarded once? That would be amazing, Sansa. If you could just shut your fucking whore mouth. God damn it. I hate Sansa. She's the worst. The worst. I love that. How like you have the same like situations. With descriptions from different people, right? And thoughts from different people. It's so cool. It's so cool. And you don't get that in the show. Right, like if Sansa and Littlefinger are at court and then a fucking plane crashes into it, you just see their reactions, but you don't see what they both think about it, and that's really like one of the big draws to Game of Thrones, at least for me. So yeah, I can totally recommend reading those books. Yeah, they are long. Yeah, there's a lot of book there. That's all right. Like, you'll get past it. You'll figure it out. It's not that hard. No, didn't get those last hits. Oh well. Time to start applying some pressure here, and we're gonna go ahead and stack that up too. Yeah. And as I already mentioned, I really like the Sage and Yasha. Just casual Sage and Yasha works really well. It's nice, gives you some good stats, gives you some decent damage, right? It's just, Gyrocopter doesn't really need, he's a jack of all trades, as I already mentioned, right? He's kind of good at everything. I mean, he's not really great at anything in particular, and that's kind of like what you build his items on, I guess, as well, right? It's just like, okay, you just get a little bit of everything, and then overall you're gonna be in a really solid position. Like, you don't really need more than a little bit of everything, because that's what your hero kind of does.
He's
So
level 5 if you can kill him.
yeah. Anyway, I'll be pushing down the mid now. Not the mid, the top.
I can TP
How did I not get that one?
Still level 5.
What nonsense is that?
I can charge it.
I totally had that lasted. No, well. Am I dying? No. I know, I know, it was a bit silly. It's just like, oh, I took damage, I should maybe check. No. There was nothing there that could kill me. That was just, you know, I kind of knew. So no need to panic. Though it is a little worrying, I guess. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a reason to worry. Just a bit. Okay. I wouldn't be too surprised if they come defend now. Yeah, there's the clockwork. Is it in deny range? Yeah. Done fucked up. Yep, I fucked up. Big time. Got too greedy. Oh, come on! Nice. I just really want that. Wait, what happened to my creep? No, Charles! Fuck. Should have just let them deny it. I didn't want to let them deny it though. Look, I get a silly death game. We have agreed on this. It's in the contract. It's signed in blood and souls and yeah, I don't know. I know why you sign contracts in blood. That seems like not really the best way to go about it. I feel like they're like, wouldn't like just regular ink hold longer, last longer than blood? How long does blood last on paper? Look, that's all I wonder. That's all I want to know, man. All I want to know. Because I would be pretty surprised if it's like a long time. It doesn't seem like blood should really be like, you know, on paper at all. I think that's big enough. No, actually we can stack it once more. At least try to. Though, at this point it's really getting kind of hard to do that. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start working on this. It's gonna take a little while to kill. Probably 3 rocket barrages. But overall this is worth it. Right, like, if this takes a minute to kill, and it's 1,000 gold, then we have 1,000 GPM. Actually more than that, because of the passive income. That's alright. Right, like, I'm happy with 1,000 GPM. That's fine. So, yeah. It's kind of how you have to think about it. Although, right now I'm taking quite a bit of damage. Probably a bit more than I would like to. But that's, again, alright, because we do have lifesteal. We're gonna get that back in a second. The main issue with something like this is getting interrupted. Having enemies steal it. Like, if that happens, that really sucks. Or dying to it. That would suck too. But I'll be fine. There we go. But yeah, as you see, we got 1,000 gold from it. It took us basically... Well, it took us exactly a minute. Right, so for that minute we had 1,000 GPM. I'm not complaining about 1,000 GPM. I'm not. That's alright with me. That is quite alright. And now we are just, you know, heal up. We do have lifesteal after all. We don't hit super hard, but we still have lifesteal, so we will get our HP back, no problem. And continue farming. Because that's what our job is. Right? Like, that's your job as a carry. Supports put down wards, and you better fucking farm. It's really that simple. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit scary this game, because we are going up against an anti-mage, and anti-mage is always a bit nasty. Just because he has the potential to just completely take over a game. But at the same time, I feel like we should be able to handle it just fine. Wasn't there just like Shadow Fiend death sounds, or did I make that up? At least ultimate sounds, I heard those. Yeah, he did use an ultimate, okay. Okay, that makes sense then. Is he going for the really old school Shadow Fiend? Yep. A really old school Shadow Fiend, and I'm talking seriously old school here, is Blink Dagger, Boots of Travel, BKB. It doesn't really work these days anymore. I think it's a little bit too YOLO. But back in the day you could do that, because... look, you gotta keep in mind, a long time ago, all heroes were much worse at farming than they are today. And not only heroes, but players too. So, imagine how crazy Shadow Fiend was back then. Right, like, the hero could still farm just as well. Just, you know, people sucked. So you got far more out of it. Yeah. Shadow Fiend is a legendary hero for a reason. I think it's actually interesting to think about, right? Like, Dota does have a few legendary heroes, I would say. Right, heroes where it's just like, no man, you've been around for a while, and you're kind of like a face of Dota, and I think Shadow Fiend is one, definitely. I think Pudge is obviously the main one. You know, like, if you think of Dota heroes, Pudge immediately pops into your head. And then who else? Like, I think maybe Juggernaut? Possibly Rubik? Rubik, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know. But Shadow Fiend is definitely a legendary hero. Mirana, of course, how did I forget about her? Well, I actually know how I forgot about her, because she doesn't matter in the meta game right now, but Mirana is another legendary hero. Now those are probably the 3 big ones, Shadow Fiend, Mirana, and Pudge. Maybe Kunkka? Maybe Kunkka? I don't know. Actually, let's go over here. Do this. And... ah, okay, that's whatever. I can't stack that in time, so I might as well kill it. Okay, so we have to get BKB this game. There's no choice, no question, right? It's gonna be good against literally all of the heroes. I guess except for Dazzle, so not literally all of the heroes, but you get the idea. But yeah, overwhelming majority of the heroes. That's really all I need. Okay, let's get Charles out of there. And let's get started working on this again. Started, you know, gotta get some money. Okay. Yeah. This is where we have to kind of sit back and just slowly work on the big ones. You don't want to attack the small ones. Yo!
I'm just helping. I give minus armor.
I don't need your shitty minus armor, man. That's alright.
Fine.
There we go.
See, look at that damage. Oh my god. You're so helpful.
I hate you so much right now. Anyway, we are 21 minutes into the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. I know we've mostly been farming, but I did get 3 kills, and I died my silly death this game already, so... You know, all things that we have to get out of the way. Okay, drop that, and this is gonna be beautiful. Okay, I would like to get this out. We have him. Yes, you are dead. Just don't even worry about it. Boom, baby! That's how we do it. Triple kill, no problem. All got... And I'm not sure if all of them got tracked, but a reasonable amount of them. Yeah. I think... No, Charles! I think it's fine. Yep, okay, good. Good. Gonna get the BKB next, and I think at that point we can really start applying a lot of pressure. But yeah, like, did you see that? Did you see the power that we had just going into the fight and completely tearing them apart? Yeah, we got into the fight late, but that's alright. Now, it's actually funny how sometimes getting to the fight late is the best possible scenario. Because then everybody has already blown everything on your supports, and you're like, yeah, that's alright. I'm sorry, Lich. Barafu. Oh, that's unfortunate, but you know, don't worry, I'll get a triple kill really quick if that's alright. Oh man. I probably shouldn't be this far up front. I don't wanna... Again, I get 1 silly death, I don't get 2. Like seriously, that's how I think of it. You get to die, you get to fuck up once. Twice now. You know what, you get to fuck up twice too, but at that point you really gotta have learned your lesson, right? So yeah. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Get that. And we do have the BKB. We just gotta sell the Ring of Basilisk. But not really much of a rush. So I do have BKB. How long is it gonna take you? Oh, you have it too. Do we want to go kill them? Or like Roshan and then them?
Well, I found them.
Great work. I mean, I'm really not too surprised that they are in their jungle. That's... I mean, let me be honest with you. That didn't catch me off guard. No, I expected them to be there. That does make a lot of sense, but that's alright. That's alright, buddy. You got it. Okay. No, right now I just want the BKB. We gotta finish up the big BKBs. Right. Again, looking at their team, it's just so necessary. There's no question about it. So, Shadowfiend gonna put it in? Oh, he already has us. Okay.
Your top tower's getting old.
Okay then. Top is probably gonna fall.
The Dire winning 40
I guess that's fine.
Almost feel bad for your top
Okay.
tower.
There we go. Black King Bar. Now let me be honest, this smoke didn't do shit. But I guess that's fine. Alright. Alright, I really shouldn't do that. Kind of a waste of that ability because we do have Shadowfiend. Oh well. I'm not too worried about anti-mage split pushing. He's not gonna get any damage done, he's too weak for that. So... yeah, let's just kill them. Like so, yeah, that seems like a good idea. I like this is working. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, that's 3 down. That's kind of what I had in mind. Don't really know what the bounty hunter is doing though. Not too sure about that. I think we should do Roshan.
High ground.
Okay, let's go high ground.
Nicky makes TPs. Let's love BKB and ulti.
Pew. Okay, I guess that's something I'm a little more worried about. Because I don't have BKB ready mostly. That's alright, I'll just keep pushing. Nice. I missed that. That's fine. I'll just keep pushing. Oh, I got a kill. Got the Sand King, okay. No, I'll just get the barracks. Objective gaming, right? Like, if the Shadow Fiend wants to go bonkers and die, that's alright. Because I got myself 2 barracks. That's what I care about. We're gonna have BKB ready in a bit. And we should be able to get him. Yeah, okay, good.
Feels so bad for him.
Good. Easy peasy. Not even a problem. Okay, now we want some damage. And what kind of damage do you buy on Gyrocopter? Generally speaking, you don't go for Daedalus. I know that seems a little bit, why not? The thing is, Daedalus doesn't work with the AoE, like with the flak cannon. So it's just kind of a little awkward like that. That's why you get MKB instead. Or if you want to go really baller, you buy Divine Rapier, but we're not gonna do that. I respect our opponents enough to be able to come back if I give them a free Divine Rapier. So, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. But, you know, we'll just go ahead and take down our Ancient stack again. Which this is the 3rd time we have done that. It's such a big deal. Please, if you're playing Gyrocopter, right, and now, this of course gets countered by opponents seeing it and like attacking you while killing it, because you don't have any way to defend yourself. But it's such a big deal, and usually the supports should do it, right? Usually the supports should be the ones stacking for you, but more often than not they don't get to stack as often as just a dedicated creep can. Right, that creep got nothing else to do, doesn't need to ward, doesn't need to do shit. You know what that creep has to do? That's right. Stack some Ancients. Get to a... Get back to your work, Charles. Right? Like, that's his thing. That's what he does. Well, you know, supports, like, yes, they should also be stacking, but sometimes there's just other things to do, and that makes it a little more difficult. Oh, that's fun. Okay, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. Oh, I don't have anything I can do about this. I might not know. I'm fine, okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, we made it. Let's kill Roshan really quick. They are obviously dead, so they can't do anything about it. But we also can't push a lane, because we can't finish, right? And bottom is not ready, because tier 1 is still alive. Top is not ready, because we are too far away. And tier 2 is still alive, so we'll just go ahead and kill Roshan instead, because that's the objective we can do right now. Right, Dota, right now, in this patch, is all about objective gaming. Right, and we can definitely... No, actually, I guess in general, Dota is a lot about objective gaming. And right now, this is the objective we can fulfill, so that's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna kill this objective. Because that's the only thing we can do. And then we go kill the other ones, because it's already a pretty big one. Right, we're gonna get a lot out of it. Nice, and now we go bottom, and then we finish the game. And I guess I'm not gonna get back to my ancient stack. But let's not be too confident. I've seen bigger and badder comebacks than this one. Like, that has happened. I've done that. I have had it done on me. I gotta admit, in shame. So, you know. You can never be too sure. Just actually kill your opponents before you get too cocky. Pew, 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 pew. Also, I love Golden Gyrocopter. Oh, it's so good. So good. Satanic. Yes, I would like that. I don't think we have to wait for my Satanic to get here. Would still be nice though. I would like to have it. Let's just wait. I got Satanic coming, so... No! Goodbye, Charles. You've done us good, man. You have done us good. That anti-mage ain't got shit, he ain't backdooring. Let's just go kill them. I'm gonna take him like 3 days, so let's just kill their base instead. That anti-mage ain't backdooring. That's just not happening. He doesn't have enough items. Great work, buddy. You almost dealt some damage. Okay. Into the middle we go, and we're just gonna be objective gaming while killing things with the E. I did not bother to attack a single hero on that fight. Yeah. That's quite alright. So yeah, again, ancient stacking. Some heroes that's really good at, like, some heroes really get a lot out of it. Gyrocopter is probably the biggest one. Luna, definitely. Please do it on Luna. Dragon Knight, I love doing it on, but that's only if you're playing the kind of Dragon Knight that buys lifesteal, right? Like, if you're going for more of the initiator style, if you went mid, then you probably don't have lifesteal, and I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it specifically for this. But yeah. So, pretty quick. I gotta know when you can finish. This game was really even until I decided to kill them. So, that's just kind of how it goes, I guess. I don't really know what to buy. I guess I could get a Moon Shard. I mean, I want to get 6 slotted.
Looks like we lost one.
I do. So let's just do that, I guess. Moon Shard? Does that count as an item? No, gimme.
I want my refresher.
No. There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. You don't want to do that. Oh! No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess. Guess that did end up working out. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, by the way, if you feel like you're in more danger of dying, you can buy, what's it called? Butterfly instead of MKB. That's quite fine. A very good item too. I actually considered it this game over the MKB as well. But, you know, I think the MKB ended up working out fine. All depends on the situation, right? Boom! We did it, boys! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And look at that! Them coins, them coins, them coins. Yeah, man, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, fantastic. $2,100 coins. That's a lot of coins, man. Okay. Yeah, almost 900 GPM. If I hadn't died that silly death. I know. I could have. I gotta get rid of that. I really like every single time I need that. I just need that in my game. Like if I don't have a silly death, then oh come on, what am I even gonna do with that shit? God damn it, Dota. So let's go ahead and do the giveaway, and then that's gonna do it for today. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Today's winner would be Chris Mapalo? Oh, it seems this wants you. That's actually a really neat looking cape for Invoker. I like it. But yeah, if you want that, feel free to send me a message and I'm gonna give it to you. If you don't, then that's fine too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.